Hi there, welcome to Virgo Moon Tarot, where I interpret the cards to provide insight into your life. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're here, I believe you're meant to be here. So take what resonates and what applies to your life and discard the rest. If you do enjoy this reading or if it resonates with you, don't forget to hit the like button, comment down below, subscribe for more. Alrighty. How are people currently seeing you? What do people think of you right now? What's your current vibe? Let's find out. Closure. It looks like you're shutting the door on someone or something, some kind of situation, and you're happy to do that. You're feeling unbothered about it, and you have something positive coming your way, like almost like a miracle, because I heard good luck charm. And now I'm seeing a rabbit's foot, like a lucky rabbit's foot. So whatever it is that you're saying goodbye to, it kind of feels like it's putting you in alignment. It's raising your vibration because you're letting something go. There are going to be some people who don't like this. It's probably whoever you're walking away from or the situation that you're walking away from. There's going to be other people who are like proud of you, looking up to you, and are influenced by like your behavior, your ability to walk away, to put your foot forward, to put your foot down. Or it looks like I'm getting you're putting your foot down and forward at the same time. So you're taking a stand, you're standing up for yourself, you're being independent, you're being unbothered, you're probably like detaching from something as well. Obviously, you're detaching from something as well, and you're moving forward. And it feels good, it feels light, and it looks like you're happy. And you have people who are cheering you on and applauding you for this. They may not say this, they may be secretly happy for you, and that could be so, okay, an example of what I mean is, say you're walking away from a relationship, for example, and say you have a friend who could not stand that person, your partner, and you're deciding to walk away. So they're really happy that you're doing that, but they don't want to say, they for whatever reason they don't want to say it. That's the kind of like example that I'm getting. Okay. Like I'm hearing good riddance. So, I mean, if that is resonating with you at all, even though it was an example, it just feels like maybe like your friend never liked that person in the first place. And they're just like, good riddance, girl. Like, we're glad and happy that you're moving on. Spilled tea. People are talking about this. People are talking about the fact that you're moving on. They're talking about how strong you are, how, I'm hearing conviction and convincing. So it just really feels like you're in your power, and maybe you're standing up for yourself. You're standing like in your truth, your authenticity, and you may have told this person or whoever this is, it could even be a work situation or something else. I feel like you announced that you would walk away if like the circumstances continued, and the circumstances continued because the person or whatever it was, the situation, like they continued to treat you in the way that you didn't like or whatever this situation was, and you decided to move on. So people are saying how, and they're talking about how like sorry, I just got phrases in my head that um I don't usually say. But essentially, people are talking about how you are like a boss babe. Um, and they're kind of like, whoa, did you hear about this? Did you hear about that? Like, it feels like people are secretly almost like aroused by this or turned on by it, or, um, like, what word is this? I'm just seeing people gossiping about like what you did, how you took a stand, how you stood up for yourself or moved on. And it feels like they're just like, it's like some kind of like admiration, or like they know not to, how do you say, like they know not to get on your bad side. Like they know that you're the boss now. They know that you have this power now. They know that if they were to overstep your boundaries or disrespect you or whatever this person, place, or thing did to you, they know not to do that, because then they're going to get like your wrath. I don't know if you were angry. You may not have been angry. You may have just like politely stepped away, politely closed the door on someone or something. So yeah, it doesn't have to be like a dramatic situation at all. You could have been very graceful about how you moved on. Very polite. Something about this top card is calling me. Past life. Yeah, you're already like looking forward, and it's already the past. Like whatever you're walking away from, it's already behind you. Like you already have like you're currently, like you're in the process of making new memories, and they're bright. And when you look back on the situation, it's like dull or black and white. Like it just has no significance. There's no feeling towards it. You're just like happy to be done with this situation. It's very interesting. Yeah, it just feels like people, if they're experiencing this, like if they're witnessing it, I meant, there's this like admiration, there's this respect. They have like this deep respect or like this reverence for you. Um, very influenced as well. Like whatever it is that you did, however you did it, there's people who are like in the background, like in the audience, like watching you, and they want to be able to do it for themselves. So for example, if you walked away from a job because maybe your boss is like an a-hole or whatever, jerk, whatever you want to call this person, if that's the case, you have people who feel the same way towards this person, because if you feel that way towards the person, then obviously they're not a good person, because my collective is amazing. So if you feel this way towards this person, you're not the only one. So people are watching you thinking like, man, I wish that I could do that. I wish that I could walk away from the situation, or I wish that I could like maybe you said something, like you spoke your truth or spoke your mind, stood up for yourself, and that way using like your words or your voice, etc. And there's people who wish that they could do that. They wish that they could do that. They're seeing your power. There's also someone who you influence in particular who will actually follow in your footsteps and actually do the same thing. So if you walked away from a particular person, there's someone else who's going to either walk away from this person too, or maybe walk away from someone else in their life because they feel inspired by you. If you're walking away from a company because they are treating you poorly, there's other people who are going to follow in your footsteps and do the same thing, because whatever you are walking away from, you're doing it for a reason. If you're walking away from something, if you're closing the door, it's because that person, that thing, that place, whatever it was low vibrational. It was a low frequency, and you are rising to the top. I'm seeing you as like a golden person. You're there's this golden light that's surrounding you. There's like this golden protective bubble that is surrounding you and protecting you. And so you are like, it feels like I'm hearing like good natured, like a positive, optimistic person, maybe. Something about you is like, I'm getting like the Queen of Swords, but also I'm getting the Judgment card. So there's something about you that is like righteous or something, or like you have this strong, how do I say, like a strong like idea of right and wrong. I feel like there's a different way to say that, but yeah, you're very powerful because you have like this air of authority around you, whether you feel like it or not. You have the strength within you, even if you're like a small petite person, you have this power within you. Like you may have a very strong voice, but of course you don't have to be small and petite. That's just what came through for a particular person. Maybe I'm getting like like law enforcement, maybe a police officer, a lawyer, or something like that. That could be a field that you work in, but it doesn't have to be. But it's like you have this sense of authority, and I feel like you respect yourself, so others are forced to respect you. Like you command respect from others. And so when they don't respect you, then you get this power to, I don't know, for lack of better words, to like shut them down essentially. And when you shut them down, you inspire others and they feel inspired to like follow suit. Yeah, you have someone who is really like considering, they're considering something based on what you've done. Someone is really reflecting on something, thinking about something. So I don't know, or this could be like who or what you walked away from. This could be someone who is inspired by you and they're kind of reflecting on how like the steps you took, and they are really wanting to improve their lives. So they're wanting to do that. They're wanting to do as you did. So they're reflecting on it. I'm also seeing whoever you walked away from, whoever you closed the door on, they're reflecting as well as they're reflecting a lot as well. And they are like, I'm getting like memories like replaying in their mind or in the background. Someone feels like sorrow or like regretful. It feels like it's whoever you closed the door on or walked away from. This unfortunately could also be a family situation, so if that resonates for you. Maybe you felt like you needed to set some boundaries and walk away from a loved one and kind of like love them from afar. That's totally that could apply to your situation as well. It could be a friend that you walked away from. So take this how it resonates and apply it to your life. But regardless of whoever this was or whatever you close your door on, there's people who are watching you and feeling inspired. I'm also getting that it's possible you could have like younger people, like children or younger siblings, who are really seeing your power and looking up to you. Also seeing your grace. So I feel like you close the door gracefully, politely, quietly. If so, they are like they're like positive, they're being positively influenced by you. Yeah, you're like setting the tone like appropriately. But of course, even if it wasn't graceful, even if you were a bit dramatic, that's totally fine. Totally fine as well. So I feel like I'm kind of I don't know, I feel like called to end the reading, but at the same time pull another card. At the bottom of the bottom of the deck, I'm seeing luxury life. So this is telling me that whatever you walked away from, like it's leading to a better life. Like you close the door on something and you're opening yourself up to a better opportunity in your life. And so I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, so that's going to be the reading for today. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. Hopefully you've resonated with this in a positive way. Hopefully you got what you needed from this reading. If so, don't forget to hit the like button, comment down below, subscribe for more if you haven't done so already. Check out my playlist, check out my other channels, and I hope to see you again soon. So until then, take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.